Hello everyone, this is Energy Crisis, the energy drink report. Do you know what today is? Yes, I know, it's February the 20th, 2015. It is. But do you know that this day is a very special day for my YouTube channel, the Report of the Week? You see, February 20th is the day, 4 years ago today, which this channel was started, in which the first Energy Crisis review was produced and uploaded. So today we mark the 4-year anniversary of this channel, Report of the Week, and the Energy Crisis series. And we'll get into all that later, but it's truly amazing to see that this channel and the reviews and everything has made it 4 years, and I didn't expect it to last anywhere near this long when I started this channel. So this is really amazing to see this channel here 4 years. But 4 years ago today, 2011, we started out our very first Energy Crisis review, which was a 5-hour energy shot. And 4 years later, we returned to energy shots, but of a very different kind. Today's review is for X Mode, energy shots on tap. It's a very interesting concept and almost type of device here. This had to be assembled, but what it is kind of is, inside the box here, there's this big sack of energy shots. 100 fluid ounces in total. And you have this little tab here, and you get it through this little slot. They give you a little shot glass and some containers. Pretty much, it's like, you know, when you go down to the pub, just pull the little lever, fill yourself up a glass of some nice energy shots, and you get your caffeine at will. Very interesting concept there. It's in cherry flavor. 100 1-ounce servings. And get in the mode, it says. Remove the tap and bottles, read the directions, fill from tap, drink, and enjoy. So, pretty much, what this is, it's a very interesting concept, as I said. Energy shots on tap. You assemble it, you have the bag of energy shots in your box here. You have the little tap here, and we'll demonstrate how this works shortly. And pretty much, you could just get your drinks at will. And that's pretty much the concept of this. However, one thing you gotta really make sure of this, with these energy shots here, is of course that you don't overdose and what have you. And they're very clear on how many you should have. First, however, your serving size is 1 fluid ounce. There's 100 servings in this container. 5 calories per serving. 0 grams of sugar. Your proprietary blend, 1065 milligrams. Got taurine and acetyl L-tyrosine. Caffeine. Anhydrous. That's 150 milligrams. So on and so forth. Other ingredients include filtered water, natural and artificial flavors, malic acid, sucralose, potassium sorbate, and sodium benzoate to preserve freshness. So, it says refrigeration is not required. So pretty much once it's assembled, you have the little tap here. There's a box, it's quite a big box. Also comes with a little glass, shot glass. It says X Mode. Has little measuring marks too for 1 ounce, 2 ounce. And then some little bottles for X Mode on the go. Mode 2 go, it says. And again, the drink is in cherry flavor. But very interesting concept here. Now, I get, you know, can't really fill it up like this. So, I mean, we'll fill it. There's no real way to do this on camera, but now's the time to use one's, I suppose, imagination. Because I kind of need to use the ledge here to fill it up. But what you do pretty much is how this works is you just pull this little either one of these levers here, and the drink will just spew out kind of like it's proudly displayed on the box right here. There's no way to do it without it, you know, being hidden from view. So we're pouring it out now. Very, very interesting means of dispensing. That I will say. about 2 fluid ounces. So we got a pretty much a little nice little energy shot there in their complementary little shot glass. Rather clear rather clear beverage with a tiny little pinkish tint. I pictured it to be a little bit more of a deeper, pink as it was pictured on the box. But as they say, do not judge a book by its cover, or do not judge a package of X-Mode energy shots on tap by the picture on the box. But a little pinkish hue, rather clear. Does smell like cherry. So we'll just review it as any normal beverage. But really, the very interesting characteristic here is that you got to assemble it, but you could dispense your own shots at will. Of course, so you must drink responsibly. Just treat it like a very strong alcoholic beverage. Drink too many of them and you'll die. But cheers. It is recommended that you get about. The recommended amount that you take is just one of these shots here. It's about 2 ounces. They call it an energy shot for a reason. To 4 years of somewhat prosperity and many suits. To my channel, report of the week. So what does it taste like exactly? Certainly has a very interesting means and concept, but if it looks the part, does it really taste the part? My answer to that, yes, it does. This drink is actually, for an energy shot, awesome. I remember back in 2011 when I reviewed energy shots, all the 5-hour energies, about 4 years ago now. I remember I thought the grossest thing ever. I'd make these little faces. I'd be like, and I would squirm around in the chair. I'd just be so grossed out by them. You saw no reaction. Like such, while I drank this. Maybe you did. I don't know. I can't see what I look like here. But it wasn't bad. So, what does it taste like? Does it taste like cherry, like the box says? I mean, how exactly does it taste? Really? How does it taste? Well, it tastes like cherry. I'm sorry, I was just looking at something on the box. It tastes like cherry. When you drink it, the first thing you notice is, yes, okay, and this happens with every single energy shot. And it's because the high concentration of caffeine and etc. in such a small little receptacle. I get that, but there's a tiny little bit of bitterness. And I'm not going to lie, I'll just be honest. There's a tiny little bit of bitterness upon the first sip. Afterwards, though, what do you taste after the bitterness dissipates? A very sweet cherry flavor. Definitely does bear a semblance to cherries, and it is very, very sweet. Not to the point of no return, not to the point where, you want to balance it out with something, I don't know, a slice of bread or something to counteract the sweetness, but nothing of that sort. But it's very sweet, and it does bear resemblance to the flavor of cherries. Likewise, the consistency, it is not carbonated at all. It says refrigeration is not required. This has not been refrigerated, and it tastes fine, unrefrigerated. Some people, might get grossed out by a drink. They might say, I don't want it, warm or whatever. But you won't notice any difference. It's fine, not refrigerated. I did not notice a single difference of this. Energy shots really don't have to be refrigerated at all. But definitely a very interesting concept. Just a little bitter at first, but afterwards very sweet. has a very solid, very prominent cherry flavor, and not all that carbonated, but smooth to drink. So overall, for an energy shot, and even just for a drink in general, it did not disappoint. Has an extremely interesting concept. Never before have I ever seen a drink that actually has the shots on tap like this, where, you want one? Just fill her up right here. Never before have I ever seen that, but very interesting concept. Very convenient. Assembly isn't as complicated as I thought it would have been, and it tastes fine too. You even get your little shot glass here. Some refillable bottles if you want to get it to go. As I said though, just a word of warning, drink responsibly. You have the means to drink as much as you want, but please don't. If you drink too much of this, you'll just die. It's that simple. You'll overdose and bad things will happen, but as long as you're responsible if you're drinking, no issues there. So that being said, price-wise, now it is more expensive, but alright, before we get into anything, consider how much you're getting. You're getting 100 ounces of this. 100 fluid ounces. That's a ton of this. And considering how much is in, how much the proprietary blend, caffeine and all that is in each little shot, 100 ounces is an awful lot. It'll keep you going for a very long time. So, it's priced at around $30. But you get the dispenser, you get 100 fluid ounces of said drink, you get your shot glass, and some refillable bottles there. So truth be told, I think it's worth the money. Really, I think it is. I think it's worth the money, and very neat concept, and a pretty good deal. And I like the idea that you could get this at will, now you have the dispenser here, you can kind of refill yourself some shots, as long as it's safe to drink, at your leisure. So that being said, out of 10, what are we going to rate X Mode energy shots on tap? Well, I love the idea, like the concept, great idea on paper, and it works out in reality. It tastes good too. So out of 10, I'm going to give this a 9.0 out of 10. Great drink. Maybe a little pricey, but I think it's worth it in the end, so no. I can't bash it at all. I have no problems with it. I think it's fine. And if you wanted to, I suppose you could mix the shot with any other substances of your choice, alcoholic or non-alcoholic. That's for you to decide, I suppose. But 9 out of 10. So here's your review. X Modes energy shots on tap. 4-year anniversary blowout. It really is. 4 years we've been here now. Sitting at this desk, looking at this camera, wearing suits. Wearing the same tie I wore 4 years ago. And, my gosh. Crazy. Crazy how time flies. It really is. I remember back in 2011 when I first started out this channel, I intended it to not be anything big, just to start it out as some reviews that, I would just do every now and then, and be a little study that I'd do maybe for a few weeks. But as I began to make more videos, I enjoyed just being myself on camera, as much of a character as I may be. I enjoyed just being myself. I enjoyed being myself and, just doing what I enjoyed doing. And as I did that more often, I realized, these videos would be more of a long-term thing than just, some little study about energy drinks. The things grew and grew, and I branched out and did food, and then as I progressed over time, through 2011, through 2012, etc., people found out about the videos, and we built a very supportive and strong community. And truly, I'll be honest with you, I've gone through some very difficult times, both in real life and in the online world, right? Both dealing with this channel and with not, dealing with hate from all sides, all the time, and other issues that may happen in real life. But I just wanted to say that I know I go through good times, and I go through some bad times and some very bad times. But no matter what, I just wanted to thank each and every one of you for your continued support and for your being here. Because truly, I'll be honest with you, This channel's gone through some very dark days, and several times I've debated, maybe taking a permanent break from, being online because of comments and what have you. But thanks to your support and for your motivation and inspiration, I'm still here doing what I enjoy doing, and that's reviews. So thank you for being here, and thank you for watching, and thank you for your continued support. Because out of everything, you, the viewer, are the very most important part of each and every video I produce, and will produce. We'll definitely be here for a 5th year anniversary next year. Probably keep this going, and maybe we'll even be here for 10 years. Who knows what the future holds, but one thing is for certain. As long as it's in my hands, we'll still be here doing reviews and sitting here with our extra spiffy suits. And that's that. So 4 years, I can't believe it. It's crazy, but here we are. And thank you for watching. Thank you so much. And I mean it. And I hope you know that. Thank you. This channel has gone places that I never could have imagined it ever going. And it's all thanks to you. Thank you. This is Energy Crisis, the Energy Drink Report. Today's review was 4 X-Mode energy shots on tap. There's your review. And this was the 4-year anniversary of the Report of the Week, my channel, and the Energy Crisis series. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you later. Take care.